Hello, Cancer, my darlings, and welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So, Cancer, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. I'm actually trying out a new deck on you, you guys, okay? Anyway, just take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and thank you so much, everyone, for all of your support. Thank you to all of my subscribers. You guys rock. Welcome to everybody new here. You rock too. Yes, you do. All right, so yeah, everybody rocks here. Really, seriously, this is the coolest soul tribe ever. I'm telling you, I love you guys. You're so positive, and I love your comments. Thank you so much. All right, so the deck that I'm testing out on you guys tonight is the Biblical Tarot, okay? Which it's very interesting because these, I think it's because the cards are really slick and sticky, but these two sets came out together like in little clumps, okay? In the central focus is you, Cancer. This is somebody thinking heavy on you. Now, what's happening with this person is that they're being shown a lot of things. I'm sorry, you guys, I feel really hyper doing your reading tonight. I don't know why that is. I think it's because, all of this energy coming down on this person, like, look at, they're being shown a lot here. They're under major judgment. It doesn't look like the divine is very happy with this person. This is them being questioned. Why didn't you do what we wanted you to do? And I feel like they're getting a lot of dreams. On the bottom of the deck, here's this moon card. They've been getting a lot of dreams. They were called. They were called to stand up. They were called to defend this connection. They were called to do the right thing, okay? But they ignored it. All right? They ignored it. But this person is definitely having dreams, okay? Jacob's dream. Your person's name could be Jacob or Jake, okay? But I mean, here they're going before the divine, right? The divine jury, okay? Let's just call it that. This is them being judged in a spiritual sense. This is, I believe, is a deep level past life soulmate connection. There was a contract. You guys, we talk about it quite often out here in tarot land. But this was a past life soulmate connection, a past life contract, okay, or a soulmate contract. And this person was required to do certain things, okay? And in this lifetime, they didn't do those things. They were supposed to make things right this lifetime, and they failed, okay? And now they're being questioned. This person now, like in their day-to-day life, they know it's almost like they feel like they're being watched, like their every move is being watched and judged, okay? Because it is in the 5D. This person is going before the court of the divine, okay? God's court, all right? So, yeah, they're under heavy judgment. I'm also seeing this as the people, all of the court that's passing judgment on this person, okay? But I'm also seeing this. This is the Ace of Pentacles here. This person had a chance at a new beginning, okay? And they're begging for one now. Do you see them on their knees here? They're having a conversation with God. This person is talking to God about you. And the reason I know it's you is because I know you're the star. You're coming out as the star, their central focus, and what God promised this person when they signed the contract. Spirit is saying, look, when you signed that contract lifetimes ago, you promised certain things. You promised to do certain things. The contract was that you would act out of integrity and strength and courage, and you would take a stand for what is right. You would be honest and tell the truth, and you would defend your soulmate connection, okay? You would have an awakening, and you would make those changes, And it says here, we promised you a lot, right? The 10 of Pentacles, all the land, that you see, I will give to you and your offspring forever, right? So they could have had the Ten of Pentacles with you. This is also a destiny card, but that's if this person upheld their end of the contract, which they did not. And they were supposed to make things right this lifetime. This person was clearly called to do it. They were called. Look, now they're going to be in a whole lot of regret. And look at the bad shape that they're in here. This person's they're going to be in really bad shape. I feel like they already are, because the divine God has brought this person to their knees. Okay, it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Okay, just take it how it resonates with you, right? But this person is on their knees. Please give me another chance. Please, I'm sorry. This is somebody who's being repentant, but I feel like they're actually praying for something, and Spirit is telling them you had a chance to go when we called you, and you didn't go. You had a chance to defend your soulmate when we called you to do it, and you ignored this. You ignored something that we put in your face over and over and over again for you to look at it and deal with it, and you refused to do it. So now this person feels very alone. Okay, they feel alone. Yeah, after he had spent everything, there was a severe famine in that whole country, and he began to be in need. So yeah, this person, they're not satisfied with their life. They're facing severe karma. Okay, that's the famine that it mentions. So things are drying up for them. They're losing money. They could be left out in the cold. They could even lose a home. I don't know what's happening with them, but they're getting some major karma. Okay? It could be a combination of a lot of things. This person could also be in bad health. So these are the consequences they're facing, and because of that karma, see, now they're on their knees. Because they could have had a new beginning that would have brought them to the Ten of Pentacles with you, with the star. Now you're out here in this star energy, a leader, okay? A lot of people are watching you. You're getting a lot of attention because you're a leader. Yeah, look, this is the Ten of Wands here. This person's very burdened. Yeah, it says, why did I ever come out of the womb to see trouble and sorrow and to end my days in shame? Yep, I'm telling you. So this person, they're shamed before God. Like God is shaming this person. They're carrying a lot of burdens. This is a lot of troubles that they're having in their life. And knowing what they could have had. See, that's the biggest part of their karma right now. Okay, is knowing what they could have had. And they're crying over this here. This is somebody who could have been very egotistical. They could have been very, very arrogant, very selfish, okay? And I feel like they had you pretty much crucified. They threw you to the wolves. They could have put the blame on you. They allowed you to suffer. Okay, they allowed you to suffer. Yeah, and now they're crying here over what they've lost. But that this was their choice. I'm telling you, they were shown probably very intense and very vivid dreams from God. When God shows you something, it's coming from God. Personally, I don't ever question it. Like, I know God's voice, and I know Jesus's voice, and I know the signs when they are coming to me with a message, like an intense one like this. This is them being called to stand basically fall in line. That's what this is. Like they were, if this is a divine masculine, they were being called to step up to the plate and be a divine masculine. And they were, I feel like they were lazy, they may have been feeling sorry for themselves, or they just didn't feel like doing it. So, now they carry those burdens. Okay, now they're shamed. All right, and their life ain't looking so good. They're in rough shape. I'm just getting the sense that I don't know why I'm seeing like, I don't know if this person's going to get in some kind of accident or something. I'm just seeing all this red and all their clothes being all torn up. So they could end up getting in some kind of accident here and getting like some injuries, scratched up kind of thing. Or they could be in poor health. They could be in bad mental health as well, because Spirit is not allowing them to have a new beginning now with you. They didn't answer the call. They did not answer the call. So the divine is making a judgment call on them. Okay? I'm telling you, for wrongdoings. Yeah, after the earthquake came a fire, but the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire came a gentle whisper. So this person, they're being sat down. They're being sat down. And the fire, right? I'm telling you, Spirit is sending this person a lot of karma. And it's hitting them really hard. But when the smoke clears, this person will now be listening to the messages like they're listening now. But they were supposed to listen a long time ago. They're not going to get another chance. Look at the fires in the background here. Yeah, it's almost like defeat, okay? Or this person is very exhausted. Yeah. It says here, the Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hands and given it to one of your neighbors. Yeah, so yeah, their blessings have been ripped from them, okay? Any status that this person had is torn from them. Any abilities torn from them. Any blessings or opportunities torn from them. This person's being stripped. If they were like stripped of their titles, stripped of their blessings. If they were a divine masculine, right now, they're just a dude. If they were a divine feminine, right now, it's just a woman. Like, I mean, and you're leveling up into like a leadership role. Okay, that's what this is giving me. A leadership role, standing out above the crowd. And this person just lost the kingdom that that God had promised this person. That God promised this person, but there were things that they had to do as well in order to have that fulfilled. And they failed. And now they don't get what was promised, right? They don't get their blessing. They don't get their 10 of Pentacles. But this is why they're crying over this. Ooh, why? Because this person did not act with integrity. Okay? They did not act with integrity, so they lost their kingdom. They lost that destiny. Right now they're having a really hard time in their life, okay? Yeah, and I feel like you are being blessed, rewarded. Look at this. Yeah. Yep. She gave the king 120 talents of gold, large quantities of spices and precious stones. But I feel like that's what the divine is giving you. Okay, and look at the crown on your head. Nine of Pentacles energy. This is you. This is you in Empress in the Minor Arcana. Okay? So you're about to watch, like you're about to see your money flow in. It's harvest season now for you. All of your effort, all of your hard work, you're getting all of these blessings. I feel like you're going to be getting the Ten of Pentacles here. You're going to be getting new love. I feel like new love is going to approach you because you're in the 9 now. And there's about to be a new offer for you, I feel. And wish fulfillment. Look at all of this gold here. Look, and look at this. This is what this person missed out on. They're looking at a field now of nothing. They burnt their bridges. There's nothing left. And they sit there alone, realizing that they're staring at a barren wasteland when they could have had it all. They could have had it all. I'm hearing Rolling in the Deep again. Oh, what is her name, you guys? Adele. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Yeah, and I just feel like you're moving forward really quickly. This is the Eight of Wands in this deck. That's a lot of fast movement, fast action, things coming in fast, okay? And this is also reminding me of the Chariot, too. So, yeah, that's Cancer energy, even though it's the Eight of Wands. Remember, this is the first time I've ever used this deck. Yeah, you've got someone new coming in. The Lovers, and this person coming in is going to be also a divine being, okay? So you're being brought together with a new soulmate. You're going to be in the Ten of Pentacles energy here, coming in a new commitment. And I'm also feeling the Ten of Cups as well for you. And then this is this person from the past. They're always going to hold a candle for you. Okay, they really are. This is the King of Wands. So this would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So your person could be a fire sign. They could be a Gemini. They could be another Cancer. Yeah, take it how it resonates. But they are in pretty bad shape right now. And part of the reason they're in bad shape is because this person knows that they, not only did they let you down, but they let God down. Like, you know, the divine has to make a judgment call on this sometime. And this person, even though they're praying for another chance with you, you know, Spirit is saying that this is a connection that's now over. This person really is losing it all. They're losing everything, okay? That I feel like they're going to wind up alone, kind of in hermit energy. Thinking about you, nonstop thinking about you. Yeah. But congratulations, Cancer, on this new person coming in. This is truly a match made in heaven. And this person is coming in really, really fast. Okay, I'm hearing June. All right, so that gives you time to prepare. You're probably being prepared for this new connection now. Okay, making space, right? Changing your sleep schedule, your work schedule, whatever. You're making these little changes, but it's to make room in your life for this new connection. Okay, so congratulations, you guys. Anyway, Cancer, that's what I've got for this reading. I do hope this helps. I hope it resonates. And if you like this video, please hit that like button. Yay. Subscribe to my channel, you guys. Join this awesome soul tribe. Oh, and let me know what you think of the biblical tarot, okay? So far, I'm really liking it, you guys. I hope you like it too. Anyway, my darlings, until next time, take care of you and peace out.